Traders, how you doing? And welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing, I guess, a series on my 200k funded challenge that also includes trade reviews. And I thought, since I've got nothing else to do, because this is my watch list today, on a Wednesday afternoon, where there's literally, can you see that? Literally nothing on this apart from silver. That is a daily breakout trade, which probably won't be ready for like another week or so. So what I've decided to do is do this YouTube video to start off this FTMO challenge series with some trade reviews, how it's going. Then I'm off to play golf. Benefits of being a full-time trader, right? All right, so the first trade that I've taken on this 200k challenge, maybe I'll do an update weekly. If you guys want to see that, hit that like button, let me know in the comments, or maybe I do it at the end of the month or at the end of the challenge, whatever. If you want to watch me do this live, by the way, I do live streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Obviously not this Wednesday because there's nothing to talk about, so I'm going to do that on Thursday this week. But normally it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so come and join in. Community there is growing quite quickly, which is great. Getting now like 20, 30 people on the stream, which is wonderful, so thank you for that. So if you're watching this and you don't know what funded equity is or an FTMO challenge is, funded equity is essentially companies that if you are a good enough trader, they will give you money to trade. So FTMO gives you up to a maximum of $400,000. The trade-off, as we know, real traders, the more you have, the more you make. So trading off a $1,000 account for me isn't worth it. $10,000 probably isn't worth it. But trading off a $400,000, $100,000, $50,000 account probably makes the effort worthwhile. So that's why I do these funded challenges. So if you want to follow my challenge journey, my FTMO journey, I have got 200k already. I'm looking to get my final 200, but it's taken me a long time. It's taken me 6 months. On this 200k, I've failed 3 challenges before. It took me 6 months to get my last 100k. I did that live as well. So if you want to join it, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, join me in the live streams, etc., etc. If you want to know the trades I'm taking, hit the links down below, join our Discord, website, free for 7 days. Okay, back into the video. Okay, so this is where I am on my FTMO right now. I've taken one trade, Ethereum, which I'll go into in a second, and I've banked half an R, so 0.5 R on that trade. I'm risking $4,000 per trade, which is 2% risk. Normally with my trade management plan, I put my TP1 at 1-to-1 R. So if my entry's here, my stop loss is here at 30 pips. My TP1 is here at 30 pips to the upside. So with Ethereum right now, because I've banked that TP1, first TP, I'm sitting on a balance of 202.011. So obviously that $2,000. And I've got $2,000 running. But I don't really want to pay too much attention to equity at the moment because my stop has not been moved. So this could come back down and basically stop me out for a break-even trade. But it's a good start. It's a good start. I can't complain about it. It was the first day I did the challenge. Bit of money in the bank to start with is always quite great. I always try to aim for that free repeat and then kind of go for it in the last couple of days of the challenge. So I try to guarantee that free repeat and then just simply have a bit of fun, have a bit of play, and maybe get lucky. Unless, obviously, I have a great month. But I've never been lucky enough to start the challenge just when I go on a hot streak. Because you don't know the future. Unfortunately, I've never been able to do that. I've passed all my 2 previous challenges before by guaranteeing a free repeat. I actually got a free repeat 2 or 3 times and then just going for it and finally getting lucky on that 3rd or 4th challenge and moving to the verification stage. So with Ethereum right now, I took TP1 out yesterday because I liked how price action was moving. And it did indeed move pretty well over the Asian session, a nice 4-hour bar. If this continued to the upside, obviously I would have just let it run. What I normally do is if it does continue, I'll put my stop loss on my first 50% order at that TP1 area so I know I've banked if anything major happens, comes down and hits TP1. However, we got a bit of a stall in that bullish momentum. So because we got that, I was happy to take some profit off the table and basically make this a risk-free trade because I don't want this, even though I think it's going to move to the upside, I don't want this moving back down and hit my stop loss when I could have taken some money here and I end up getting stopped out for a full loss. That annoys me as a trader. So what I was taught from my mentor was pay yourself when the market makes it available. The market is giving you money, so take it. Take some off the table. Take off the table. Taught. So what I'm waiting for now with Ethereum is the waiting game, waiting for that corrective price action, 20 period catch up probably because we've had a decent impulse. for our swing anchor to continue this to the upside where I move my stop and I keep doing that and blah, 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 capturing more and more profits. So 30% strategy, 70% psychology, patience. This is the 70% coming in now. Daily looks great. Nice bullish candle yesterday. It is the start of the day today. So yeah, I'm perfectly happy letting that run. The setup was great. We know we're coming from an uptrend. We can see that on the daily chart. We weren't massively extended either. So if we look at the daily, we're not massively extended. It's a nice, healthy move to the upside. So when I placed a trade, we were roughly around here. So I was happy with that higher time frame confluence. It was really nice. We know Bitcoin moves well. Altcoins are drag their heels a little bit, but you'd expect them to start moving. Now the setup, from this impulse, we created my favorite ABC complex corrective. So if I zoom in there, you can see impulse, pullback essentially, but the pullback came in the form of an ABC complex, right? And I really like breaks of B wave. I'm not sure if I did an oil trade review, but I'll do that essentially. It's kind of a similar thing. It was a break of B wave, and we got a good reaction out of it. Now the setup or the context was there because we got our head and shoulders at B wave. Nice head and shoulders, nice reload. The 20 period wasn't far away from price action. Not only that, we got a push on here, a slight 4-hour pause. Again, letting that 20 slightly catch up a bit, and we broke out to the upside. My stop is here and still is here. Pushed on, and that is a nice trade. Simple stuff. Head and shoulders, breaks a B wave, going with the trend. That is the reaction you sometimes get. Not all the time, but sometimes get. So very simple stuff. I'm always a big proponent in keeping things simple. Simplicity for me is, what's the saying? Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, and just being selective with the trades you're taking. So this won't always happen, but we got the reaction that we thought. Trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. We got a decent stop loss, gave it room to move, higher time frames, the more powerful time frames, and we got a nice reaction. So now patience, waiting for that swing, move the stop, continuation to the upside. Hopefully it runs and runs and runs. All right, guys, if you liked that video and you want to join me on this FTMO journey where hopefully, finally, after 6 months, maybe I pass this challenge, and hopefully it'll be my last ever FTMO challenge I ever do, which would be great. Although after that, I'm going to go on to probably my Forex funds and do that one. Still got that goal of getting $1 million in equity by the end or Christmas next year. So this time next year, I still have that goal. Whether I get there or not, we'll have to wait and see. But make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, get me to 1,000 subs, and hopefully I'll see some of you on the live streams. Remember, check the links below. Join the community. Cheers, guys. Trade safe. Peace.